Concentration. He sees everything coming inside that ring. It's difficult to land on this guy, Shakur Stevenson.
Hey man, what's good? What's good? What's good, man? This is Blunt Sports, man. Back with another live stream, man. Appreciate everybody that's in the chat so far. Appreciate everybody that's gonna watch the playback. Appreciate everybody that's gonna pull up here soon, man. But we live, we here. I know I'm a little late. I said 9:30. I really had it for 9:45, but I popped in at 10 something. But we here though, bruh. And I appreciate everybody that's in there. Y'all double tap the screen for me. If it don't work on a double tap, hold the screen down, wait till the options come up, and then hit the like button like that. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. And share the live stream, man. Let them know where we at, man. Let them know where we at. I appreciate everybody that's in the chat so far. Jordan Love and my guy Jeremiah. Appreciate y'all, man, for pulling up on me, man. We're going to talk this boxing. Drop the link in a little bit. I'm going to do a couple reactions. I seen Keyshawn came out with another vlog today. So we gonna see. We gonna see what it's talking about, man. How y'all feeling tonight, man? Hope everybody good. We're about 2 weeks away from this fight, though. Tell you that. 2 weeks away from this fight, man. I can't wait. I can't motherfucking wait, man. So let's go ahead and get into Mr. Keyshawn Davis.
Boys ready to see that couch? Go Houston. Boys ready to see that couch?
That's right. The Eagles lost.
How much y'all on the couch with us?
It's like a hater to me.
Yeah, I am a hater. I will tell you that. I am.
Fucking hater. The fuck go around me?
Fuck them booty ass Steelers.
Cheeky ass nigga.
When I watch Keyshawn Davis, though, the truth is, though, it's like everything I want to fight he has.
Which way though? What Keyshawn really made of. If he really the truth, he got to show us right now. If he don't show us right now, then of course Ortiz gonna show us something different.
We've been talking about this card, the Ring 6 card, January 31st, in the boxing mecca, MSG, Madison Square Garden in New York City. Keyshawn Davis and the contender, Jermaine Ortiz, was 22-1. Only 2 losses he had was against top flight competition. To your point, Jermaine Ortiz is the type of guy where if you're not right, you will be exposed.
Body work.
What touch to the body?
Right now, that injury. That body shot.
That worked out.
Look at Ortiz.
Downstairs to the body. That's where it's at.
Another body shot.
Where it is.
Another body shot by Keyshawn Davis. It is a knockout victory. Hey, Norfolk, Virginia, your young man just did it.
Important information for South Carolinians 64 and younger. Marketplace open enrollment is happening.
I do MCM bag, man. You know, little MCM bag. I like switching my bags up every day, man. It make me feel good. First things first. Gotta set the TV for this Steelers game. Ain't missing shit. Play the code. They'll not play the code. They today. He going strong to it.
You the Steelers gonna win?
I just don't want him to win, to be honest. But that ain't got nothing to do with it.
Why?
Ain't got nothing to do with you.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it got everything to do with me.
It ain't got nothing to do with you.
You know what I'm saying? He just hate. Niggas just be hating, son. Controversy ass nigga. You know what time it is?
Steelers nigga walk in first. Yeah. You a Steelers fan? Steelers fan? I'm going with you. You a Steelers fan? You ain't no Steelers fan? I ain't fucking with you. It's all about Steelers today. I pound you. No, Papa, you OG. I'm gonna pound you. I'm gonna pound you. You OG. I'm gonna pound you. Hey, Steelers fan. Yeah. We probably poking ass right now. Yeah, exactly. We're right here. We tuned in. I ain't fucking with none of y'all niggas. You a Steelers fan? I ain't fucking with you. You fucking loser! I don't care! Cool. Sorry. Maybe next year, okay? What? You know what happened? I know today. What the back, nigga? Yeah, You mad,
I'm telling you, it's gonna be the defense.
Yeah.
How you looking?
Looking good, man. Looking good. Work time. No, we can't stand on business. What's about all day? BTA. You like that, right?
Start low, Zay. Hurry up, Zay. You first, cuz. What you say? Put it on camera, Papa.
Love the coach.
Who coach?
Love the coach, the Steelers coach.
Exactly. Oh, you can't get it up. You know that. Yeah. Nah, that's not right there.
Watch those and bully them.
Thinking about your next big move? Realtor.com's housing forecast has you covered.
Think of bags, the Eagles lost. That ain't gonna work. I'll kill that shit. No, where it? Hold on. Be careful. Yeah. Look at that. Whoa! One more. Hey, that's right, you guys. 50 uppercuts. 50 hooks. 50 right hands. That's 50-50. William. All the games is 50% of the time. I got no rhythm, man. I got no rhythm. All day. BTA. All day. BTA. I mean,
I'm gonna be there. Like in jail, it's gonna be there. We can box you, we can bully you, inside, outside. We can't do nothing better than this man. You're amazing, Keyshawn Davis.
I'm unpredictable as fuck.
You can box him, you can bully him. How you want it on you?
We trying to see what that technical shit be about. How much technical did he get?
We'll never stop, nigga. Any type of defense you want, you got the head.
See how fast the jab is? They say it's 50-50. We're gonna hit him with 50 power shots. We're gonna be on the ground 50% of the time. That's 50.
Fucking him up. Ortiz. That boy Ortiz be fucking him up. Come on. Come on. Yeah. Yeah. No. We got a bird.
You change the levels. You change the levels.
This is a rule Yeah!
Metcalf did AJ Brown.
A-Rod got us. Anybody got us? A-Rod
He's
got
there.
us.
Hey, we got to kick that.
I would.
Let's go, Core. What they talking about, Core? They talking about, Core? T.O. what? That nigga scared of you. That nigga scared of you, gang. You know he fighting. You know he fighting, man. T.O. ain't shit, man. Let him know, Core. Stop this nigga, Core. Go, you stay. Boys ready to see that couch?
Hell yeah.
That's what we doing.
That's right.
The Eagles lost. How much y'all on the couch with us? Yeah. It's like a hater to me. Yeah, I am a hater. I'm tell you that. I am.
Fucking hater. The fuck flew around me?
Damn right.
Flew around me, cheeky.
Fuck them booty ass still.
You a sucker. He's scared.
You
scared. Look at him. Look at him. You got 25 push-ups on command.
You can tell me whenever they're doing. 25 on command.
25 on
On
command.
the phone, Boo 11, give me 5. Before I checkmate you, everything gonna be gone. I'm telling you that now. I didn't even worry about checkmate you now. Got everything. Now you can knock it over. What you want to do? You want me to checkmate you or you want what you want? I got it.
Stop that bitch.
I did what I wanted to do.
Knock it over, man. It's
What
all
you
right.
want to do?
You win some, you lose some.
Ain't no quitting. I love him. Let's get surgical with this shit.
Honestly, I never even heard this nigga talk this much.
Let's get surgical with this shit.
Side work, you know what I'm saying?
Hell, y'all check him, y'all.
It's not how bullies rock, man. What's wrong with you?
Oh, that's gonna be mate, Dorset. Checkmate.
Damn.
You got it.
Damn, you get them arms right?
So what?
Get them arms right, nigga. That's what I just said.
Get them all right, nigga. That's what I just said.
Let's double this up, man.
Man, this nigga big and swole.
He's talking crazy.
I was getting a little blurry.
Straight Norfolk shit. We went in this car. We took everything. This no up in Norfolk. Look, everything. We got it all. We got it all. We got it all.
Let's do it.
Straight Norfolk shit. I'm not playing you again. Now, you know it.
He's on command, right?
He's on command, man.
Pastor Princess, they are you. Don't get mad at me.
Oh,
I'm gonna tell little man make you fucking do a push-up. Go ahead, talk that shit.
Who the fuck out here? I care.
Man.
We can go to the club and I'll do that.
Let that shit settle.
You start talking for 10 minutes, consecutive, I'm gonna say, new man.
Save $28 or more when you join Planet Fitness for $1 down, $15 a month.
Detective Raven, this is the Mercy Capital Court, powered by artificial intelligence. You're charged with the murder of your wife.
Listen, I beat this man enough in chess to last a lifetime.
Yeah.
One win over this man is fucking his head up for the rest of his life. I know with repeatedly whipping his ass especially when he feels like he's coming up in life. Listen, I want the best for him. I want the best for him. I would never lose to me. It doesn't affect me. You see,
exactly.
I'm completely calm and I find the positive in everything. See, this on the other hand, he will break down right now. No, well, we already seen how he reacts when he take a loss. He calls people cheaters. He starts to break down and start cursing people out. Those type of characteristic traits, that's what they call female emotional tendencies. Constant authority figure in his life has been a female.
Let me get one of them push-ups.
No problem. See, this is the moment. Hang on.
Hey, let me get one of them push-ups.
I'm about to do it.
What command me, Susan?
Hey,
It ain't no.
give me them push-ups.
I'm saying I respect that. You hear me? I talk shit to you, but I'm saying I respect that.
I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this.
Yeah, I respect that.
Too much. She's not
You ain't shit.
Let's go.
Sir.
No, you not go all the way down, nigga. There you go. There you go. All right.
Do what the fuck you want to do. I'm happy for it.
And that's for one push-up.
Hey,
like I said, I'm gonna use this
Trying to be or something.
as an excuse to work out. I'm gonna use it as an excuse to work out.
You get one of those.
Oh, everybody,
Get one of those.
get this on camera real quick. We doing these push-ups, man. I've got to do this, man. Come on.
Get one of those.
Get this on camera. Oh, knock him out. Knock him out, man.
You gotta count him out, though.
You get my one.
There we go.
Yeah.
There we go. I tell him I'm doing this all day, man. You will be on the next episode. I will make you a highlight reel on this next episode.
What's his? He need a nickname.
No. I used to call him Drake, but he's saved as what?
Drake.
Drake. Look at the picture though.
Yeah.
You like a younger version of Drake. Dude, though, I ain't gonna lie. Now you gotta get on his ass now. Take your goddamn head off.
I'm older than all.
Your shit started up.
No. I had this shit.
You had this for years, ever since I goddamn popped your ass when you started.
When I was about 14, 15, somebody hit me over the head with a window pane.
Bro, I'm about to leave this.
Are you looking for something like travel with?
I'm looking for something like press conference. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I appreciate it. I'm gonna come back and get this for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Put that on the cut somewhere. I'll be back. Appreciate y'all. Thank you.
Shout out Keyshawn Davis, man. I'm enjoying his little series though, man. I thought Shakur would have dropped one a day. You know what I'm saying? I was hoping he dropped one a day, I should say. But I'm enjoying the series though, man. Let's get into some other stuff.
With Lamont Roach.
I don't talk about no Lamont Roach, man. It's Gary Russell.
So we were saying February you got
Gary Russell allegedly exposed the way how you can beat Shakur Stevenson, y'all. Let's see if we agree with him or not, man. I thought this was interesting. Sent to me by the one and only GQ. Shakur drops on Friday. Okay, appreciate that. But let's see what Gary Russell said is the way to beat Shakur Stevenson. Y'all double tap the screen for me. Share the live stream, man.
So we were saying February you got Antoine. And then you get Antonio in April, man. The Russells are working a lot, man. Talk to us about that one in April.
Say it again.
Talk to us about Antonio in April.
So weirdly enough, Antonio's supposed to been competing in March. He's supposed to be competing in March. It's two guys that's competing. The winner of those two guys, he fights them for the interim title. Okay. And those guys supposed to fought, but the fight got postponed. It got pushed back. So now those guys are competing in February. You know, so the winner between those two guys, that's who Antonio's competing.
All right, man. Last thing, Gary. Teófimo Lopez versus Shakur Stevens. Break it down. Who's gonna win and why? The more athletic Teo or the thinker in Shakur?
I always say intellect over athleticism. You know, I will always choose intellect over athleticism. In my personal opinion, if I had to choose somebody, I'm more so leaning towards Shakur. But I still feel that there was a 50-50 fight. I feel like it's a 50-50 fight. I feel like Shakur, his game plan is to fight the way that he fights. You know, box, move, control the center of the ring, make him miss, make him pay. You know, take advantage of the opportunities that's there. If Shakur fights like that, I think he'll have success. But I feel as though on the flip side of that, Teófimo Lopez can make this shit very fucking difficult, because if he attacks Shakur in spurts, now once again it has to be controlled chaos, not just chaos. If he attacks Shakur in spurts, now what I mean by that, I'm gonna give you an example. If he goes at Shakur and he punches and he throws 4 to 5 punches, he closes the distance, he get up on Shakur, closes this, and then we get there. Work, boom, 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 boom. Let his hands go. Naturally, Shakur is going to be on the defensive. Shakur don't want to motherfucking be right there. Shakur might give you a little fake counter 1 punch, but you threw 5. Mm-hmm. You threw 5. He only threw 1, maybe 2. Physically, you're touching him more than he's touching you. The judges and shit pay attention to that. You know, he can push Shakur on the back foot and make Shakur fight defensively depending on his attacks. It has to be like I say, he gotta do it in spurts. Take them first half rounds. When he fought Gordo, when he fought Lomachenko, if he fights Shakur the way that he fought Lomachenko, that will somewhat poke holes in Shakur game as far as allowing him to dictate the ring, dictate the revenue of the ring. You know, he have to mash the gas, like I say, in spurts. Push Shakur on the defensive, make him want to be defensive, make him question when he punches. And another thing, he has the ability to hurt Shakur too. I don't believe Shakur has the ability to hurt him. You know, but Shakur could be a long motherfucking night too. Because if Gordo goes out there, Teófimo Lopez goes out there and he don't mash the gas and he want to sit on his back foot and wait and try to bullshit around, Shakur going pot shot his ass all the way through. It's gonna be a long night. All 12. It's gonna be a long night. So I don't know. It depends on how it's gonna go. We'll see.
Let's see. Well, thank you very much, Mr. Gary Russell Jr. Hopefully we can do it again, man. Thank you very much. And thank you for letting us know that you're at 135, man. Exciting stuff.
Oh, yeah. I know what time it is. Like I say, once again, anybody feel like they got to take the fuck with me.
But I like his analysis, man. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that because it is a way T.O. can win. Believe it or not, Shakur Stevenson fans, it's a way T.O. can win. I know a lot of us think like, you know, Shakur is just the best out there. You know what I'm saying? I think that too. But it's a way T.O. can win because you can't be naive in this boxing game, bro. It is boxing, bro. Like, anything can happen. T.O. is a good fighter. T.O. is a very good fighter. So it is a way for him to win. ASAP said negative, that Loma shit ain't gonna work. See the thing with that Loma shit though, man, like he didn't throw punches for six rounds, bro. Like you go back and watch the fight, Loma did not throw punches for 6 rounds. You know what I'm saying? He threw like 8, 9 punches around, something like that in the first half of the fight. Listen, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then when Loma did started fighting back, he was touching T.O., bro. T.O. get touched a lot, man. T.O. get hit a lot. I'm doing my film breakdown as we speak, right? And it's just a lot of things that I see, man. T.O. got a lot of technical flaws, but at the same time, though, those technical flaws make him dangerous because it's so unorthodox. You know what I'm saying? A lot of stuff he do is so unorthodox, bro. So, that's what I'm seeing from T.O. right now. You know, like doing my film study and shit like that. RB said any night anybody can win. That's why we love the sport. Exactly, RB. That's what make this fight so interesting because we know T.O. is a dangerous fighter, bro. If you don't take him serious, you know what I'm saying? T.O. can fight, bro. He's a good fighter. You know what I'm saying? He got a lot of skill. I always say this, man. T.O. is a top 10 pound for pound skill for skill fighter in the sport of boxing, bro. Like if you go back and watch some of T.O. shit, it's a channel I like to watch called Fight Mythos. If you go back and watch his shit and look at all his T.O. shorts and he break down all the good things that Teófimo Lopez do, it's some good ass shit, bro. Like the dude is crazy. He does something, he'll punch your arm. You know what I'm saying? He'll punch your arm to create an opening and shit like that. It looks very slick stuff, bro. You know what I'm saying? Very slick stuff. He said, T.O. is an off and on fighter. What's up, Tristan? Tristan Kenny. I agree with that, bro. He said Loma a front foot fighter. He's bad backing up. Yeah, Loma can fight a little better backing up than well shit. Actually, RBG thinking about it. When you do push him back, you know what I'm saying? He do struggle, tend to struggle. When you look at his best fights, he's on the front foot coming forward. You absolutely right about that. You know what I'm saying? He said, "What's great, Blunts? I'm good, Martin King Boxing. What's up with you, bro?" He said Sandor had T.O. frustrated. I was watching that fight the other day, man. T.O. does not do good with movers, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie, like Shakur really just be Shakur and move around, like use the boxing ring, be a boxer. Fuck how these people feel about that shit. If he do that, he gonna beat T.O. fairly easy, man. But I think Shakur Stevenson he's training number one, he's training for speed. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all pay attention to that shit. He was like, you know what I'm saying? You said my hands are slow. So I gotta show you these hands ain't slow, bro. You said I was slow. So number one, I think he training for speed, man. I think Shakur gonna really try to punish T.O., man. That's just the feeling I got, man, because of the stage that it's on. You know what I'm saying? Then another thing too is that this fight is just getting more and more tension because nobody really knows how this fight gonna play out. We don't know if Shakur gonna be on the back foot or he gonna be on the front foot. We don't know if T.O. gonna try to play the patient game. We don't know anything until the fight night happen. You know what I'm saying? So that's what make this fight so intriguing and so interesting, man. He said, it's gonna be like your favorite dog getting ran over by a tiger. Tear that motherfucker apart, Shakur. I'm telling you, man. That's brutal though. God damn. I hate to see my dog get hit by a damn car. He ass almost got hit today chasing that cat. Chasing the cat in the fucking street. Shakur need to let his hands go when he get his distance down. I agree. I agree. You know, that's gonna be the main part with that, man. At first, bro, it's gonna like the first 3-4 rounds, yeah, it's gonna be like a little chess match, you know what I'm saying? Niggas gotta get their distance and shit like that. Cause we know that's how Shakur fight. Especially when he in there with somebody that can box a little bit. Like Artem could box better than what people think. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion, Artem beat Frank Martin until he, you know what I'm saying, before he took the knee and shit like that. That little knee in the 12th round really caused him to fight. You know what I'm saying? You saw how he was with Arden. He was kind of patient, trying to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Because this shit is a thinking game, bro. You just can't just rush in there because get your ass clipped, bro. That's why when you be hearing like boxing fans booing in the first 2 rounds, you be like, y'all niggas is some children. Y'all got childlike minds, bro. Niggas are trying to really get in there and really trying to figure this shit out, bro. The best way that, you know what I'm saying, to win. I got to get my distance right. I got to be able to accurately punch this dude and for him not to hit me back. You know what I'm saying? So I got to gauge all that. I got to get all that down pack first. You know what I'm saying? So y'all make sure y'all double tap the screen for him, subscribe if you new. He said T.O. planning to fight dirty. He already hinted at it. Hey, ASAP, I hear that too, right? But my thing with this ASAP, I want to point something out, right? What can T.O. do that William Zepeda didn't do? Like, what type of punches can he throw? We all know William Zepeda punching every body part that's on you, bro. Hips, arms, shoulders, elbows. He punching everything. What can T.O. do? What you gonna low blow him? You gonna hit him in the back of the head? You know what I'm saying? Like what you gonna do? Because that's only like the illegal shots there is really. You got the kidney shot, but you know, like so it's kind of like, if you talking about hitting my arms, my shoulders, my hands, my hips and shit like that. I mean we do that. I mean that Zepeda does that. Zepeda did that, bro. Zepeda threw every punch you could think of, bro. He threw almost 1,000 punches on this nigga. You know what I'm saying? And this how I know I can use that as a point, as a talking point, right? Because Shakur said himself after the fight, his whole body was sore. That's the sorest he ever been after a fight. You know what I'm saying? So it's like for that means you was getting hit everywhere, nigga. You was getting hit everywhere on your body. It was not a place in your body where you didn't get hit. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I look at that. That's how I look at that T.O. talking about he fighting dirty shit. Like, and another thing too, I think that's just him trying to play mind games with Shakur, man. He trying to play mind games with Shakur. He trying to get in Shakur head. Yeah, I'm gonna fight you dirty. I'm gonna do dirty shit. Like, and then that's why Shakur was kind of like laughing. He was like, "What you gonna do? Low blow, hit me in the back of the head? Like, well, I mean, it ain't too like how what can you really do? How much can you really do?" He said, outpace and switch levels. Oh, that's how you like the live double tap the screen. Yeah, double tap the screen, bro. Yeah, double tap that screen. He said, I believe Shakur hits harder enough to throw Lopez game off. We've seen a volume puncher like Bosa disrupt Lopez fight plan. And I think that too, bro. I really think Shakur gonna be stronger at 140. I think he gonna have a little umph on his punches. Because Shakur Stevenson can punch no matter what these guys say. He can punch. There's enough in there to make you respect him. You know what I'm saying? Number one, you don't fight at that world championship level like that these guys are at, and you ain't got no type of punch. Is it one punch knockout power? No. But you got some type of thud to you, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I keep telling people, man, that shit don't feel good getting punched in your fucking face, bro. I don't give a damn how hard you think the person punched. Another grown man punching you in your face is something totally different. That's a different world. You know what I'm saying? So, um, you could say his punch technique, his punch mechanics is kind of off a little bit. You could say that. You know what I'm saying? Because he does tend to slap some of his hooks. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes he does leave a little bit off his punches because he's so defensive. He trying to get back. You know what I'm saying? But Shakur do sit down on body shots though. Shakur sit down on his body shots. If y'all watch Shakur, body puncher, he sit down on the body shots. Boy, he really ripped to the body. He really sit on them. And it's something else that I noticed too in my when I was breaking down my film and stuff like that. Shakur can get to the angle, get to the right side of To, which is To's proverbial weak side, right? If he can get to that weak side, man, the body shots are open. The body shots are open. You know what I'm saying? The body shots are open. But T.O. does a good job, though, of cutting off the angle, the exit route angle, too. I noticed that about it. I'm giving y'all a little bit of what I've been seeing and some of my notes from my film breakdown, bro. He does cut off the ring when he, like, you know how T.O. can jump in right here, how he can explode in. But when he explodes in, he makes sure his lead foot is on the outside of yours, so it cuts off the route. And then you got to go to his strong side. He forces you to go to his strong side when he's cutting off the ring. So I thought that was very interesting. The way Shakur can get past that, though, he has to have impeccable timing, though. He has to see Teófimo do it before T.O. even do it. You know what I'm saying? His timing has to be impeccable if he want to be able to get that check hook off and exit to the right and make T.O. reset and create that angle. You know what I'm saying? So that was just something that I seen, bro. He said, oh, did Jordan say something? Really selling the fight for real. Let's see. He said, who Lopez really beat unanimously lately? I seen Shakur win fights, like 3 fights in a row by a landslide. That's a fact too. I mean, lately he got Barboza. Barboza was a UD. Barboza was a UD. But I get what you're saying though, man. Look, T.O. is uber talented, man, but T.O. got a lot of technical flaws. That's why T.O. struggle the way that he do sometimes, bro. I'm watching T.O. I'm like, bro, he do a lot of things that's like, just like, it's bad, man. But at the same time, it's the reason why he's where he at, though. You know what I'm saying? So that's one thing I noticed about T.O., man. It's a lot of things that he do, bro, where it's just like you come in there with a fighter like Shakur, man. I don't see you winning because you do so many things wrong. And he's so sharp and his IQ is so high. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? It's something that we got to see, man. T.O. might be a whole different motherfucker that night, man. That's why I kind of agree with Shakur when he say you don't know how good somebody is until you actually get in the ring with them. That makes sense. Like you can watch all the film that you want to watch. You can study somebody all you want to study, man, until you get in the ring with them, bro. It could be something totally, totally different. They could be punching harder than you think. They could be faster than you think. You know what I'm saying? So I see people kind of getting on Shakur case about him saying Zapata might be better than T.O. People are like, how the fuck you said that Zapata did it? Like, I understand what he's saying, bro. Like, nigga, I don't know until I get in the ring with you, nigga. For all Shakur know, this nigga, he might get in Shakur mind, he might get in the ring with T.O. Be like, oh, he ain't fucking with Zapata. Zapata did this, that, and the third better. You know what I'm saying? So it's stuff like that, man. That's a part of the fight game. Jeremiah said people think his hands going to hurt, but I don't believe that. Now I don't think so. I think Shakur hands good, man. And even if he do have a little hand issue, bro, it ain't nothing that he ain't been through before. So I don't really see that being a problem for him. He said maybe Lopez beat Barboza. Yeah, he beat Barboza. That's why I said T.O. falling with the jab, he fall over his feet, right? I tell you, bro, Jordan, T.O. got a lot of flaws, bro. Like good fighter, bro. But I'm just telling you for what he said. This really might be easy. Hey, man, Shakur might really, he really might, he really might style on this nigga, man, for real. Like he really might just, you know what I'm saying? Like really just show niggas like I'm him. Like I'm on that type of level, bro. I'm on that type of level for real. Like I ain't no slouch, bro. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no slouch. Like this is like the real deal truth. And I just did it to T.O. on the biggest stage of my career, the biggest stage of 2026 so far, bruh. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm here for, man. Shout out to my G Sunchild, man. What's up with you, bro? What's up with you, man? We talking about this fight. Hey, Sunchild, man. T.O. got a lot of flaws, bro. Like I'm talking about, like it's like shit that Shakur could really fuck this nigga up. Like if he really on his shit, really in his right mind, bro. I'm talking about really on his A game, he can really fuck T.O. up, bro. Like I'm talking about like to the point where like on some Yoshino type shit, on some Jamel Herring type shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I can really see it going that way. But I can also see T.O.'s awkwardness giving Shakur problems as well, bro. It's not a 50-50 fight for me. You know what I'm saying? It's not a 50-50 fight for me. I got a 55-45 right now. And I have an official number after I finish my film study. I'm on Shakur Stevenson right now. I done finish up my TO. I got the numbers for y'all. I got the in-between game. Y'all don't know the in-between game, right? On my film breakdowns is what I want y'all to look for during the fight. So like one thing I want y'all to look for during the fights is who's winning the foot placement battle. That's gonna be a big key in this fight. Who's winning the foot placement battle? Who feet is taking control of the fight? We know Shakur Stevenson is the best, is the best in the world at distance control. Best in the world at distance control. So knowing that, if somehow T.O. can find a way to break Shakur distance, Shakur in trouble. And that shit starts with the feet, bro. Shakur feet is always moving. He always making his opponent reset their feet. That's why he always had the advantage because he done figured out his distance. He know exactly where to be. You know what I'm saying? He done calculated your reach and everything. So if T.O. finds a way to break Shakur's distance and get on the inside and things like that and put Shakur on the back foot and get him to the ropes, Shakur gonna be in trouble. But the thing with that is we never seen that before. We seen Shakur go to the ropes before with a little pressure and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That's just a part of the game with that, you know. But he Shakur fights good on the ropes too, man. Y'all, we seen that with the Zepeda fight. The Yoshino fight is another great example of him fighting off the ropes. He's a smart boxer, so if you get him closed off, he gonna clinch you. He gonna follow the ref back to the middle of the ring, and y'all gonna reset in the middle of the ring. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's shit that like you will see other guys struggle with. They don't know how to get off the ropes. They don't know how to get out of get out of corners. And Shakur Stevenson do. So it's little things like that. Um, let's see. ASAP said I really see Shakur stepping out the gate. I think he really coming to prove a point again. Me too, man. It's a big stage, bruh. I mean, he right there in his backyard. Newark is right there in the backyard. You know what I'm saying? That shit is over a bridge. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be a pro Shakur crowd. I don't give a damn what this T.O. from New York shit. Yeah, you gonna have people out there for T.O. And number one, it's a mega fight, bro. So you know what I'm saying? That's just what it is with that, man. You know, but it's definitely gonna be a pro Shakur crowd, bro. Like that shit gonna be rocking. If y'all ever seen I believe Just Do wife posted a video of the Prudential Center, his last fight at home in the Prudential Center against Artem, bro. That shit was packed out. Carisha Shields put a video out there too, talking to the people talking about Shakur don't sell. That shit was packed out. And that was in Newark in the Prudential Center against Artem. So imagine this shit with T.O., bro. This shit gonna be fat. It's gonna be fat in there. Sunshine said as long as T.O. don't fight scary, he getting cooked bad. Okay, I see what you're saying. Like it's gonna be a thing. It's gonna see. I'm gonna tell you something about Shakur got this way, man, and I had asked Val this, right? Shakur got this way of making people fight the way he want him to fight, and I always thought that shit was just it was kind of like mind blowing to me, bro. Because if he wants you to fight in the middle of the ring, you gonna do that shit. Shakur dictates the pace, bro. And I think and that for that reason right there, I think that's why T.O. gonna try to speed Shakur up. He gonna try to speed him up, bro. He gonna try to make Shakur uncomfortable. Like I got Tio and Josh Taylor on the big screen right now. You know what I'm saying? And Jordan, I see exactly what you're talking about, G. With him falling forward with that 1-2, and when he fall forward with that 1-2, bro, he is not guarding his head. His guard is not up. His guard is down. He keeps his hands low. That's what I'm saying. It's things that T.O. do, bro, with Shakur can capitalize, bro. But at the same time, those things that T.O. do, he can catch you with some shit that you don't see. He can catch you with some shit that you don't see. I think the best action we'll see in this fight, though, is when they get on the inside. When they get on the inside, T.O. got a great catch and shoot. You know what I'm saying? He got a great catch and shoot, bro. Great catch and shoot. Let me see what Marty King said. He said, if Shakur wins, I hope he doesn't act like Richard. Man, Richard Hitchison went out. He went out like a little girl, boy. He said, I think once Shakur bank a few rounds, he would start walking T.O. down on some Tank versus Frank shit. You think so? You think so? I think Shakur gonna more so. He not gonna be moving this much. I think he gonna become a plotter in the middle of the ring. And I think he gonna try to stand it. Because Shakur, y'all know this one thing about Shakur, man. Shakur is strong, bro. That motherfucker strong. Sean Porter said that too. You gotta understand, Sean Porter like 160, 170 right now, walking around and shit. Probably a little heavier than that. And he was saying Shakur was moving him around and shit. You know what I'm saying? Picking him up, throwing him in the corner, on that Bud shit. Bud tried to show you how strong he is. You know what I'm saying? So Shakur is stronger than what a lot of people think, bro. And he got that extra 5 too. He got that extra 5 pounds, and y'all see Shakur physique, like the nigga puffy. He looked like you know what I'm saying? He looked like he's strong as shit. You know what I'm saying? So I think he gonna try to stand his ground and he gonna try to he gonna try to punish T.O. at one point, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be interesting though, man. But I just T.O. do a lot of things, man, that's gonna that can get him in a lot of trouble. And I think mentally, man, I don't think T.O. is there mentally though. You know what I'm saying? Mentally, he can collapse. You know what I'm saying? So let's see. He said Sunchild said January 31st. Let's motherfucking go. You know what I'm saying? He said the stars about to be in the building for sure. They in there, bro. Shakur, the A side, we all know this. He would get yeah, for sure. Yeah. When he walk out, that's gonna be the one, bro. Everybody gonna be up. T.O. square up a lot. I think that's when Shakur should let his hands go. That's an opportunity for the knockdown. Hey, George Smith, good point, right? So if y'all see, I'm telling you, bro, Shakur is he's paid attention to detail, bro. His IQ is so high, right? He peeped that with Josh Padley. No, for the niggas out there, I'm not saying Teófimo Lopez is Josh Padley, but to this point, right, of somebody squaring up with Shakur Stevenson, right? He catches on to that shit. Josh Padley squared up every time they disengage, right? Every time they got up out of the clinch. I think that was one of the key. I think that was one of the tactics that Shakur used. I'm gonna tie him up because I know when I tie him up, he doesn't create that angle with his body. He stays square. You know what I'm saying? He stays square. So every time after they tie up, what Shakur do? 1-2. And he rocked Padley a couple times with that shit, right? That 1-2, pop out. Fast hands, right? So that's a good point. That's a good point. He said, "Facts. I don't know why they think Curry weak or some shit." Yeah, bro. Sunshine, he's strong, bro. He's strong. Carissa Shields said that. I know, granted, she a woman, right? But you know what I'm saying. You feel strength when you in there. You know what I'm saying. And Sean Porter, yeah, like I was saying, Sean Porter said that shit. What's good? What's good, Just Do? I was about to call you L Dub, bro. What's up, Just Do? What's up with you, man? Good live stream today, man. Good live stream, bro. You know what I'm saying? Y'all go subscribe to Just Do if y'all haven't already. He said Shakur walkout gonna be fire. Yeah, man. I don't know. See, them niggas with Turkey, man. Turkey don't let you walk out with people. I noticed that about Turkey. Like he don't let rappers and shit. Or I wouldn't say he don't let them. I guess it's just not something that they do. They say T.O. got this weird ability to make you freeze up and not throw punches. Yeah, Shakur said he wanted to see. Yeah. Yeah, hey, he said he wanted to see what this magic was about, man. Cause they talking about fucking they talking about, you know what I'm saying? We froze him. We froze T.O. We froze T.O. Why y'all ain't freeze him in the second half of the fight? So just, you know what I'm saying, T.O. Senior, just chill out. You know what I'm saying? You focus on not falling in the ring this time, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Shakur said he want to see this magic. He want to see this magic, and you making somebody freeze, man. But you know, the more I break this fight down, man, it's just like, yes, I am a little biased in my breakdown, but I'm gonna be honest though. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be honest. You know what I'm saying? It's because I watch Shakur way more than I watch T.O. So it's things that I can just put on my notes that's just automatic. You know what I'm saying? On things that Shakur can do to win because I watch him more than T.O. Right? But at the same time, man, it's like Shakur don't got as many flaws as T.O. when it comes to boxing. He don't got as many flaws. The biggest flaw Shakur can have in this fight is probably pulling straight back, right? Pulling straight back, and then T.O. is athletic enough to follow him back with a straight right hand because that's the punch that Shakur get hits with the most. Like out of any opponent, out of any fight, out of anything, it's a straight right hand from an orthodox fighter. He gets hit with that punch a lot, and it's due to him pulling straight back. You know what I'm saying? Pull it straight back, and T.O. is athletic enough to follow up on that shit. You know what I'm saying? Yoshino caught him with a good straight right. Valdez caught him with about 3 or 4 straight rights. You know what I'm saying? So that's the only flaw I see Shakur could really have from a technical standpoint is him pulling straight back to and getting hit with the straight right, man. But other than that, man, I ain't really see too much right now. Like I said, I'm still doing the breakdown on this fight, man. So you know, pulling straight back, being too patient. Yeah, not capitalizing on the openings that he got. And I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I think the way how I see this fight going, I think if T.O. fight like how I think he will, especially in the back half of the fight, it's gonna be a lot of openings for Shakur Stevenson to catch Teófimo Lopez coming in, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's really gonna be about who can dictate the pace and who can make who fight the fight. You know what I'm saying? Who can make who fight the fight, man? You know what I'm saying? T.O. got a good straight right hand to the body. You know what I'm saying? So I'm ready, bro. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready, bro. He said, I like when Shakur said he thinks T.O. is legit. Actually crazy. That's the factor I'm factoring in is T.O. is crazy enough to dare to be great. Yeah, man. T.O. do a lot of what's good, Chase? What's good, bro? T.O. do a lot of unorthodox things. That's why I was saying, bro. Like he got a lot of technical flaws, but his technical flaws is the reason why he is who he is, though, because he does a lot of unorthodox things that catches fighters off guard, bro. It's just the truth. Shakur keep hitting and stop admiring your shots too. Bingo, ASAP. Bingo, bingo. That's my biggest problem with Shakur. I spoke about this on another podcast or channel, whatever you want to call it. Shakur biggest flaw and the thing I hate the most is him admiring his work, bro. He has to stop doing that. That's the biggest flaw because he'll let off a 2 punch combination. He'll be like, ooh, and he'll look at his opponent and see how it affect his opponent. And I you know what I'm saying, fighters like Bud don't do that type of thing. Like they got to switch. Shakur don't really got that switch yet, man. When he just black out, man, and really let his hands go with precision, right? And it's not that he got it yet. You know, that's just not Shakur at all. Shakur is who he is in the boxing ring. You know what I'm saying? It's just about taking his talent and his skill level to another level when he faces these top guys. Do what he do best at a very high level. You know what I'm saying? So that's just Shakur though, man. I think a lot of people got this conception, man, where they watch the Shakur fight for the wrong things, bro. I don't watch Shakur fights to see if he gonna knock somebody out. You know what I'm saying? I watch Shakur fights to see how he control the distance, his hand speed, the counter punching, the body work. You know what I'm saying? The angling. You know what I'm saying? I watch Shakur fights today. I don't watch him watch him knock somebody out. Like a Tank Davis fight. Most people are watching the Tank Davis fight for what? Oh, because he probably gonna knock somebody out. I don't watch a Shakur Stevenson fight for that. If y'all watch a Shakur Stevenson fight to see him knock somebody out, you're gonna be disappointed. So why do that? And then people get mad when he don't knock somebody out. Like motherfucker, he ain't tell you he was gonna. I mean, he has said this before, but Shakur don't be out here telling people, "Oh, I'm gonna knock him out" and shit like that. I think he learned from that shit too. He learned from saying that dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? But Bro, if you watching the Shakur fight to see him knock somebody out, bro, that's your dumb ass fault. And then get mad when he don't do it. Like, oh, this nigga, he boring. Da, da, da. Well, you watch this right. You watch this fight expecting something that you most likely knew wasn't gonna happen, nigga. I mean, who fault is that? You know what I'm saying? He said, I'm trying to see some Hagler Hearns type shit, low key. I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at it, man. He said these niggas watch to see if Shakur get knocked down or out for real. That's the main goal. Yeah, that's the main goal of January 31st. January 31st whole goal and whole point is to see Shakur Stevenson get knocked the fuck out, bro. Niggas want to see him lose. I just don't think T.O. got the I don't think he got the mental fortitude to be able to do so. And his technique gonna get him gonna get him in trouble. Hey, you know something though, man? Wally Moses said the same thing though, and it's kind of crazy because when you should really start doing a film breakdown, you start seeing that Wally Moses said this before. Like this was like around when T.O. was out there talking that shit. When T.O. was out there talking that shit about a year and a half ago type shit, Wally Moses said, you know what I'm saying, his technique is the reason why he gonna lose. His technique is not there. I gotta find that video, man. I gotta find that video, bro, because it's crazy how I'm watching this shit. I'm like, bro, he got a lot of technical flaws, bro. Like it's like his shit break down after a certain while. He said, do you think T.O. gonna be hesitant to land any shot on court? Now I don't think he gonna be hesitant. I don't think he gonna be hesitant. I think T.O. gonna try to go for the gusto, man. T.O. do take chances. Um, he said, I think T.O. getting watched. Hey, listen. They praying Jordan. Okay, he talking to Jordan, especially since what's going I'm telling you, man. He said, I like when Shakur say you may or may not see a knockout. Yeah, man, don't promise that shit to nobody, man, because that's not really your steez, Shakur. Your steez is to outbox the shit out of niggas, man. You know what I'm saying? Outbox their ass, bro. Box their fucking head off. He said any nigga that no boxer understand what has technical advantages. Oh, who has the technical? Yeah. That's a fact. That's a fact, bro. And that's what boxing is about, bro. Boxing ain't about who punched the hardest and shit like that. It's about who's more technical, who can get that shit off in a clean who can get that shit off in a cleaner, more effective way. You know what I'm saying? So it's a science to that shit, man. Uh, deep down, people scared of what T.O. is gonna do. Not me, sir. Shout out to Elope. Elope. Shout out to you, bro. He said, yeah, Tank getting stripped. Yeah, Tank should be getting stripped, man. Tank definitely should be getting stripped. But he said people scared of what T.O. gonna do. You know, I wouldn't say well, speaking for myself, I'm not scared of anything that T.O. got to bring, man. T.O. is explosive. He's a good fighter. He's a boxer first, no matter what people might say. You know what I'm saying? But he got a lot of technical things wrong with him though, Elope. You know what I'm saying? He got a lot of technical things that's wrong with him. He said, I feel like T.O. gonna get frustrated in there, but Shakur might get surprised at T.O.'s speed. Yeah, for sure. That's what I'm saying. The first 3-4 rounds, man, it's gonna be a chess, man. It's gonna see where, you know what I'm saying, like where they at, like where each other at, man. Like how the speed is, how that power is, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that, how strong he is. It's a mind game in the first 3-4 rounds, man. It's just to see what everything is at. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just looking at T.O., man. He just, you know what I'm saying? He throw his punches square. You know what I'm saying? Some things, man. But I'm still breaking it down though. So what y'all hearing now is not the final result. It's just that I just see a lot more flaws in T.O. than I do Shakur. That's why it sound like I'm like nitpicking everything T.O. do and not saying nothing about Shakur. It's just T.O. got a lot more flaws, bro. A lot more flaws. Um, yeah, a lot of dog for sure, but he not it. Yeah, you feel me? You feel it? He said, dope channel. I got Shakur Stevenson all day by embarrassing fashion. Shout out to Ill Status Boxing, bro. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, we just talking this boxing. I'm about to see what Richard Hitchison talking about here in a little bit. He dropped an interview today, talking about fighting Shakur. I believe this is what the title say. Talking about fighting Shakur Stevenson, bro. He said Tio only has 3 rounds of experience with Shakur. He doesn't know what's coming for real. They sparred at one time, Jordan. That was the only time they sparred. I think that's what they said. They only sparred that one time. You know what I'm saying? So Shakur said he already know how to beat that nigga, man. So let's get into what Hitchson had to say real quick, man. And then y'all got any questions, y'all just drop them in the comment section, man. Y'all can send super chats. My cash app is at the top of the screen. Anybody want to show love to the content, show support, super chats, super stickers, all that, gifts, all that is appreciated, man. So let's get into 1 time 3 rounds, right? Let's get into what Mr. Hitchison had to say today. He's capping ass.
Parents, if your child plays Roblox, listen up. You could qualify for up to $300,000 or more in
He said, just do real quick, y'all. He said, is it me or does T.O. seem super humble or his energy? Yeah, bro, listen, man, the way how T.O. is acting, the way how he responding, bro, it's like he know. Like, it's like he know. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's kind of like that feeling, man, when you on the bus riding home from school, and you know you about to get your ass whooped when you get home. You so humble. You ain't playing with your homeboys on the bus no more. You quiet as shit. You just looking out the window and shit like that. Your spirit is real calm and settled. You know what I'm saying? It's like I know what the fuck about to happen when I go behind that door at that house. I'm gonna get the shit beat out of me. You know what I'm saying? You feel me like that? That's what I'm getting from T.O. That's what I'm getting from T.O. And his dad talking about some it's about fighting the best. You know what I'm saying, win or lose. Like, and then the way how T.O. talking about, like, you know what I'm saying, he ain't gonna unify with somebody and Shakur ain't gonna unify. It's like T.O. talking like he ain't gonna win, bro. You know what I'm saying? He talking like he ain't gonna win. That's just what that's what I'm getting at. He said Africa don't want no smoke. Africa pissed me off with his little bullshit that he did, man. He said Hitchison at the Barclays next. On the undercard, right? Got to be on the undercard. He said, yeah, he said facts, man. Like, yeah, bro, for real, dog. Like that's the energy that T.O. giving me, bro. It's like, damn, bro. When I get in this house, bro, I'm gonna get my motherfucking ass beat, nigga. I'm about to get my ass beat, nigga. Y'all want me? Y'all trying to play, nigga? I ain't trying to play right now. You know what I'm saying? No ask me no fucking questions, nigga. I'm trying to get my motherfucking mind right, nigga. Cause this shit gonna fuck me up. And you going to sleep right after that shit. Nigga gonna wake up at 11 o'clock p.m. thinking he late for the bus and shit. Nigga done beat your ass to a whole nother realm. Oh shit. You feel me? He said, I like listening to T.O. He knows it ain't personal, but they want everything he fucking got. And they're coming to take it. Either fight to keep your legacy or get put out. Yeah, I agree with that. I agree. I do kind of think, man, T.O. was kind of like on his last leg too, because he turned down Devin Haney, allegedly. He turned down Matias. You know what I'm saying? It was opportunities that he had and he said no to. And it's like, you know what I'm saying, bro? You want to get paid, bro. Like, so Shakur is the final boss, nigga. It's like, this is it. You fight Shakur, nigga, you just get stuck on Tubi. You know what I'm saying? These guys is fighting for their careers, bro. I don't think y'all understand that, man. Whoever win this fight, they fighting for their careers, bro. They fighting for their careers, my bad, man. I got the T.O. and Josh Taylor shit on my screen, man. Tell me, y'all gotta watch T.O. though. I gotta watch him, bro. Man, I'm telling you. I ain't gonna say too much, man. He said, and what you think about T.O. dad saying we got to be careful about making the weight? And you fit, yeah, exactly, Just. I was gonna bring that up too. I was gonna bring that up, but they already saying after this fight they going to 147. He was like, oh, my son, he just got all he got to do is stay focused on is just staying healthy and making the weight. And I think he actually said they going to 147. They'll be at 147 next after this fight. win or lose, some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's already planted. It's already planted, bruh. He said T.O. is like silence. He's not barking. He knows what he's gonna do. Feel me? Okay, we gonna see, nigga. He said, yeah, just okay. Yeah. That's a built-in excuse, just. They know what's coming, man. They know what's coming. They said a lot of little fugazi shit leading up to this shit, man, about, you know what I'm saying, Wade and going to 147, and we just want to fight the best. We don't care if we win or lose. It's like, I don't even put that lose shit in there. I don't even like the fact Shakur did that shit the other day in the damn face off. You know what I'm saying? But let's see what Africa had to say, man.
Okay, this is Johnny Boy Fight Hype. I'm here with Africa, the champ. What's going on, man?
I'm good, baby. I'm good.
I just got a good workout in, all right?
Yeah,
right?
That's a great workout with that. That got me beat, but you still got to put more grind tonight. Go back to the boxing gym tonight. Rest up, eat a little bit, put in more work, and, you know, just everyday grind.
Absolutely. Ready for February 21st. Oscar Duarte, most likely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask you about you and Shakur, how you guys met, and, you know, how you got cool.
A lot of people don't know the story. Me and Shakur became really close at a young age. I think we was about 13.
Yeah.
And me and him started off beefing at first, because I was one of the guys that was like, I started boxing a little later than guys like Shakur. I started boxing like 12.
Okay.
Shakur, them guys was boxing like at 5, 7 years old.
Yeah.
So I used to talk a lot of shit, even though I was green. And Shakur always used to make fun of me, like, yo, you green, you green, you green. That used to be his favorite word to say.
Yeah.
And one day the Jersey team was going to the Junior Golden Glove Nationals, and nobody from the New York team was going. And I was real cool with Wally. And I had a friend of mine that said they could only drop me off to the airport at like 10 at night. And I'm like, I'm not gonna wait at the airport from 10 at night to 6 in the morning.
Yeah.
So I asked Wally, can I sleep in the boxing gym? And Wally was like, yeah, you can. And I hear Shakur in the background, like, I'll stay with him in the boxing gym. I'll stay over the boxing gym with him.
That's cool.
So we slept at the boxing gym. We sparred that night. We sparred like 3, 4 in the morning before the flight. We got to.
I'm gonna say this real quick, man. Like, despite what people say about Shakur, most of it is coming from bitch ass Tank Davis fans anyway. So, who, you know what I'm saying? Does their opinion really matter? You know what I'm saying? A lot of it come from bitch ass Tank fans. But I will say this about Shakur. Shakur come out as a solid guy, bro. He does a lot of solid shit for people, man, that people don't want to realize because they want to push a certain narrative. They want to make it seem like he just this snake ass dude that's just doing people all type of wrong and dirty and shit like that. But that's some stand up shit. You know what I'm saying? Knowing you got a bed where you at, but you offer to sleep at the gym, sleep in the gym with somebody because they there by themselves. You know what I'm saying? That's just some stand up shit to me, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's just some stand up shit to me, man. Yeah, he said Shakur been solid for real. Yeah, bro. That's why I connect with him, bro. You know what I'm saying? I think out of the three, out of him, Devin and Tank, I think Shakur is the most authentic, bro. He ain't in all that fashion shit. Shakur he'll wear the same motherfucking clothes, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's like he a little more relatable, bro. I think he a little more authentic. He a little more grounded. You know what I'm saying? In the things that he do. He said, I don't like this nigga. He got backstabbing mannerisms. So you talking about Hitchison? Who you talking about? He said, that's a testament to who raised you, though. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And you gotta understand his pop, his granddad, Pop, you know what I'm saying? He worked with the kids a lot and stuff like that. So, you know what I'm saying? That's what it's about, though. But that's some stand-up shit, bro. What's up, Juan? What's up, Juan Harris? What's good with you, bro? Let's finish up.
Mesquite, Nevada. Ever since that trip, we've been like inseparable ever since. We've been real close friends. Always training together, always sparring together, always talking together, hanging out together. He sleep at both my house, I sleep over his house. We've been close ever since like I want to say like 14, 15. But we met at like 13. We met like at 12, 13.
Wow, that's crazy. And then steel sharpens steel. So you got better. You learned. He learned. You guys helped each other. You know.
Yeah, he improved like my boxing skills a lot because being in the ring with him over and over, seeing different things he was doing, and you know I was already super talented and gifted in myself, so I just needed that extra experience with different guys to get to that next level. And yeah, that was all she wrote, basically.
Absolutely. So, being that he has a big fight with Teófimo Lopez January 31st, how do you see that fight playing out? What do you think?
Man, Shakur finna fuck T.O. up. I don't know. I'm telling you, T.O. gonna wake you fuck up. I mean, at the end of the day,
Do you think it's competitive though? It's close.
Yeah, I think it can be competitive.
Yeah.
T.O.'s real gifted. Shakur's real defensive, and you know, I feel like when a fighter is super defensive, they can play against you also. Because if you go in there trying to be really defensive, it can play against you. But Shakur's a high level boxer, and T.O. ain't on Shakur level. T.O. know that, and like I told T.O. when I see him, I said it's different. He told me that me and Shakur is used to each other. That's why I feel like it's different. He said Shakur not used to him. So in 2 weeks we'll see.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, T.O. is a 3.5.
T.O., if you supposed to somehow win, nigga, fight me. Fight me. That's the fight that I want. Fight me. I've been calling for that fight. People say I'm cloud chasing. I'm saying names. Like I said, when I got out the ring with George Cambosis, I seen T.O. right there in the.
You definitely on some bullshit though, Africa. You can't deny that shit, nigga. You talking about 2.53 million to fight Keyshawn. I understand it. Cause Keyshawn ain't no goddamn fluke, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I understand it, bro. But y'all could have made that fight though with the 2 million. You beat Keyshawn Davis, nigga, and you go up. But I understand it though, bro. I can't sit there and criticize him too much because you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day, yeah, you love the sport, man, but you want to also make sure you get the pay that you're looking for as well, man. Remember, y'all, negotiations, you know what I'm saying, it's not about your worth, man. It's about you know what I'm saying, it's about what you ask for. You can negotiate a crazy ass number. If you negotiate that shit right, excuse me, and you get it, then that's what you get, bro. You know what I'm saying? That shit is a negotiations. No, negotiating is a tactic, nigga. It's a skill. You know what I'm saying? It's a skill, bro. Some people know how to go in there and get the most out of somebody through negotiations. You know what I'm saying? So when you hear people say, "Oh, he ain't got the right to negotiate with nobody. He can't do that," nigga, please, nigga. Nigga, please. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't trying to hear that shit. He said, people say he is going to be boring. Whoever saying the fight gonna be boring, man, they just, hit seem like an actor whenever he interacting with other fighters, just doing fuck. You don't like Hitchison, man. He don't like Hitchison. He said, I think Hitchison been down so long that he kind of jumped the gun when it came to getting his shine. Could be. He felt himself after that Cambosa shit. He just got to fight the right fight. He lying. He called out Devin. He did call out Devin. Got to be more aware. He said, like, right now, why the fuck are you calling out T.O.I. your boy? Hey, Jordan, because when you first came in, you said he got backstabbing tendencies. That did sound kind of crazy. He was like, T.O., if you win, fight me. I want that fight. Damn, so it's like, you feel me? But I ain't gonna go that far, though. I don't think I don't think he got that type of ill will in him, man, for me. Looking at him type shit, you know what I'm saying? I don't think he that grimy, man. But let's see what else he got.
Proud. That was supposed to be the fight. We supposed to be fighting. We supposed to be make it happen next.
He was there in Madison Square Garden. You called out him and Devin.
Exactly, which was me and Teófimo. We were supposed to make the fight happen. We got the same manager. But that was the fight that we was allowed to make happen. And Shakur jumped in there and kind of intercepted my shit. But it's cool though. If T.O. get the job done, I'm here, which we know he not, but listen, I'm here, baby.
Damn, what y'all think about that? He said Shakur jumped in there and intercepted his shit. What you think about that? Hitchison and T.O. had the fight lined up. I don't know about that, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's what he just said. Hey, Jordan, there he go. Right on cue. Right on fucking cue. He said, look, I told you. Hey, he said Shakur just jumped in there and took his shit, yo. Hey, shout out Jordan, dog. The other Jordan's 9618, dog. He said, but do you want Shakur if he win? Hell nah. He might say that in this interview though, because I think that's the title. That's crazy though. Hey, Jordan 9618, bro. That's insane. He just said Shakur jumped in there and took his shit. Shout out Cap Quest, man. You think he talk tougher than what he is? Boxers do that shit though, man. You know what I'm saying? They gotta be tough guys. I think boxers are tough guys. You get punched in your face for a living, and you know how to fight. You know what I'm saying? I think you pretty tough. He said, "Nah, this nigga didn't want to fight T.O. Obviously." He said, "Okay." Judge Du said, "No, T.O. wasn't going to fight Hitchison. He never even entertained it for real. So Hitchison kind of reaching. You see, hey Jordan 9618. Hey nigga, you might have been on something. Hey Jordan, your twin ain't having it, bruh. He is not having that shit. He said, fight Gary Antoine, Russell Africa. I bet you don't. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that shit kind of crazy. He said, does Turkey even know him? I think Turkey aware of Hitchison. I think he aware. He said, yeah, he said facts. He said, you feel me, bro? Hey, that's crazy though. This nigga really just said Shakur jumped in and intercepted his shit. So Shakur jumped in front of Hitchison, he jumped in front of Keyshawn, he jumped in front of everybody, huh? That's crazy.
All right, so Shakur being the favorite, if T.O. was to win, what does he got to do? He has the championship belt. Shakur has to take that from him, right?
Right.
So if T.O. was to win, what would he have to do to get that? You know, what are some of the keys to victory to beat a fighter like Shakur, not just Shakur? You know.
I ain't gonna say it. I ain't gonna say it.
All right. Fair enough.
T.O. been doing his whole life, so
yeah.
I think he's training with Mike Tyson, old trainer. I heard.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I forgot the guy's name. I know his name, but it's
Ronnie Shields.
Not Ronnie Shields.
Okay.
But Stacey McKinley, I think.
Okay.
Is that the guy?
I think I'm sure.
But yeah, but they said they have a game plan. They said they know how they gonna beat Shakur. We'll see, man. Teófimo is a tremendous fighter at the end of the day. I gotta give ultimate respect to him because he is one of the most decorated young fighters in the sport today. And it's not gonna be an easy task for Shakur, but I just feel like Shakur, when it comes to boxing, Teófimo's not better than him, so it is what it is.
Definitely. Well, that's still a fight that you could have in the future with Teófimo, you know, and obviously Devin Haney. I know you sparred with Devin Haney. What was that work like? You sparring with Devin Haney? You know him so long, right?
Oh, it was great work, man. We spoke about this sparring numerous times. Devin is a great fighter, and I just want my opportunity with these guys.
Just that's a fact. I read that last part, bro. Yeah, T.O. is fortunate to get this opportunity to get that type of payday from Turkey. Especially, you know what I'm saying, all that shit that he had. That's what I'm saying, bro. T.O. was really on his last leg with this Shakur shit, bro. And everybody know Turkey paying, so it's like, nigga, you want a payday, Turkey is the guy. And you turning everything else down, you saying all this flagrant and foul shit, you know what I'm saying, about everybody. So, yeah, nigga, you real fortunate that you got this opportunity, bro. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I don't know. Hitchison, I don't know. I can't believe that shit that you had a T.O. fight and shit. I don't know about that. Yeah, he a good fighter, Jory. He said Devin get in the ring, that would be that would be too much. Right. What you mean if he get in the ring after T.O. and them?
They're the biggest names, the biggest and hardest fights in the sport. And I feel like I'm in my prime, and I feel like the boxing fans deserve to see some of the best boxers in the world square up. And I'm calling for it. And eventually it'll happen. I feel like this year, 2026, it's time to make the big fights happen.
Devin, what do you do better than Devin Haney?
Everything. Every fucking thing, man. Come on, man. Listen, when you sit there and see what you watching, you don't gotta know what you're watching to see. Like,
yeah,
I'm obviously the better fighter. It's a fact, but he believes in himself. I definitely believe in myself. I'm ready to go against the whole DH people, myself, and you know, and crown myself. You know that shit, though.
There you have it, the champ, IBF Junior Welterweight Champion Richardson Hedges. Man, we look forward to seeing you February 21st. Tune in.
Hey, I'm gonna put the link in my chat in my thing community post, right? We're gonna come up here, chop it up for about an hour 30, but it depends on how it go. You know what I'm saying? He said, I actually agree with this, bro, because Hitchison is and Hitchison is dead in the water right now, bro. He has nowhere to go. And Eddie Hearn is somewhat connected to Turkey, bro. Turkey is on his own. Eddie Hearn is with Matchroom, that's his own. You know what I'm saying? So I think he did. I think he jumped that shit prematurely too, bro. You know what I'm saying? Tank turned his back on Shakur, and Shakur went out his way to get T.O. paid. Yes, he did, bro. I wonder what niggas wanted Shakur to do. I wonder what niggas wanted Shakur to do in that situation, man. What y'all wanted Shakur to do? Just sit around and wait? Sit around and wait on somebody that said they turning their back on him? Hey, I want to read this, man. I'm gonna put the link in my chat real quick, man. But y'all see what's on y'all screen? Y'all read those things. Um, y'all read those bulletin points. I thought that was very, very interesting, man. And y'all tell me, do y'all see a lie? Don't be biased, y'all. Do y'all see a lie in that? Do not be biased. Y'all read them bulletin points, man. Then I'm about to drop the link for y'all, man. Y'all can come up here, talk y'all shit. Okay. I see a couple facts in the chat. I know that's right. I see a couple facts in the chat. Okay, so link is posted in my community section. Anybody want to come up? If not, we gonna talk about this. And I got some files, man, that we gonna go back over, man, because what's good, Marcus Warren? Salute to everybody that's in here, man. Because I wanted to kind of like, you know what I'm saying, jump, kind of go off of this, right? So Shakur has the most solid reputation in the sport of boxing because of this. Not only did he didn't say it just to say it, he actually gave you some bullets to point. Shout out to According to Boxing. He rocked with the whole Shakur and Bud count, you know what I'm saying? So he said Shakur petitioned two sanctioning bodies to force Haney to fight him. That's a fact. Actually, I didn't. Hey, just everybody in the chat. I didn't know that Shakur petitioned the WBO as well. But it makes sense though because he was a WBO champion at the weight class below, also. So that made sense. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't know that, bro, until I did a little more research. I thought it was mainly the WBC that I was seeing, but he did the WBO as well, right? So I said, okay, damn. He said he petitioned two sanctioning bodies need to get you in the ring with him, nigga. But you got niggas out here trying to act like that ain't what it is, bro. Shakur put up in Saudi and made Kid Austin fake an injury or sickness. That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna be honest, y'all. I can't say that it was fake. I can't say that for sure. You know what I'm saying? Because that would just be a little asinine. I know we can all have our speculations and shit like that. But either way, Kid Austin ain't fight him. You know what I'm saying? He didn't fight this nigga. He got sick and then his daddy told him they put cream on him and all this stupid ass shit. Ever since they pulled out that fight, I don't even mention them dudes on my channel, bro. I don't even mention the 10 million shit they talking about. None of that stupid ass shit. You know what I'm saying? So them niggas clowns, man. He said, Shakur forced. He said Shakur forced his Tank to admit he didn't want the fade. That's a fact too. He said, "I'm turning my back on you. Fight him for what?" He said a whole bunch of shit. A fan asked Tank Davis, "Man, just fight him." This nigga said no. In plain right in black and white on paper, you know what I'm saying, whatever you want to call it, nigga got screenshots of that shit. That nigga said flat out, no, I'm not. He said fight him. He said no. And Tank fans still out here talking about he want to fight the nigga and shit like that. Y'all some capping ass dudes, man. Shakur agreed to fight the number one 140 pounder in the world with no tune-up excuses. And in 2 weeks should be number 5 on the pound for pound list. That's a fact. The number one guy at 140, no weight clause, no tune up, nothing. Going straight for the gusto. How can you not respect that? I wish more fighters were as confident in his bitches as he is, as he is. Any questions? Y'all remember that shit? That's the day. That's the day he was on his fucking ass. He said, hell yeah, he did. He got a great team. I knew it. That's why Haney vacated them titles ASAP. Yep, that's a fact. It all makes sense when you research. Yeah, that's all you got to do. And then I'm gonna also show this, right? So because I see content creators and shit like that. Um, so this part right here, right? That section 2.16 of the WBC rules state that the board of governors may by majority vote authorize a modification of the division of purse offer proceeds between boxers in a purse offer in particular cases such as consideration of the outstanding marketing value of one of the boxers as the WBC shall determine in its sole discretion. So the WBC got sole discretion now on what they want to do with the purse bid, right? So how can somebody be a duck when they left it to the sanctioning body to make the decision? And he told me he ain't do no counter offer. Okay. And I hate that this shit is old news, man. But y'all niggas got to stop lying, bro. You know what I'm saying? The modification of the split of the remainder shall be limited to. So Shakur was gonna get no less than 40%. Why didn't Devin Haney stay? And then you claim that this was the most money Shakur was gonna ever make in his career, and you ain't want that mean it was gonna be your highest payday too. But you want us to believe that though, right? So you stepped away from your highest payday. Thompson Shakur was gonna make 8 million if he would have took 25%. Oh my gosh, boy. Shall be limited to 60-40 and 55-45, except in the most exceptional circumstances in which the split may be modified to 50-50 at the WBC so discretion. Respectfully, this is previously the exceptional circumstances that section 2.16 contemplates when considering the market value of Shakur Stevenson by any and every metric. It is quite clear that 50-50 split is appropriate. Stevenson team also cited his current drawing power. His television fights have exceeded respectable ratings. And this is the part, see, this is the negotiation part when you let people when people say certain people can't negotiate. Why I can't negotiate with you if my free TV numbers is higher than yours though? I do bigger numbers on free TV than you do, but you don't think I got the right to negotiate a number, bruh? Because y'all think y'all just so much big of a star. You know what I'm saying? Devin Haney and Bill Haney card got pulled when he activated the mandatory. Simple as that. Anybody saying anything different, y'all just some lying motherfuckers, man. What just to say? He said I heard Kid Austin wait wasn't no point. I heard that too. Shakur said there's no way he was making 135, bro. It wasn't on point. And the British Boxing Commission will pull you from the fight if you wait ain't and correct. And Saudi wasn't having it through. Said Kid Austin was kind of big. Yeah, man. I heard they did. I heard you had to be at a certain weight. 10 days from the fight and shit like that. It was a certain weight you had to be at. And then kid, you know what's funny about that too, Just Kid Austin and them put out a picture of his weight, talking about he was 138. Them niggas was lying, bro. That was a whole lie. That was a whole lie. They put out a picture of a scale. It said 138 on it. It was like a week before or 2 weeks before the fight. Them niggas was lying, bro. The stare down was nasty work. It was beautiful work, man. You know what I'm saying? But them free TV numbers, though, that's the reason why Shakur could ask for that shit. He said Haney fought George Kambosos and drew an average of 945,000. Mr. Haney next fight, even less views at 923,000. And he compared Shakur Stevenson numbers, Oscar Valdez 1.1 million, and then Robert Kasesi had a million views too. So Shakur did bigger numbers than you. It's the same thing with Tio as well. You know what I'm saying? So I just thought that was interesting, man. I just thought that was interesting. Yeah, I thought that was very, very interesting. But I agree with everything. Yeah, according to boxing said on that list, man. You know what I'm saying? You might see me in here a couple times. Look at this shit. He can't fuck with Tank. Ain't nobody even talking about Tank. He can't fuck with Tank. Saying you want 50-50 with undisputed champ means you don't want to fight. Well, sending somebody a 25% offer, and then when they activate their mandatory and you go to a different division, says you don't want to fight, sir. That shit crazy. I didn't know he did the WBO too though. I just learned that shit. You learn something new every day. See, you'll learn something new every day when you act like you don't know everything. I will say that. He said, facts. That's why Javier River wasn't their option, and Padley was because his weight was on point. Yeah, I heard that too, Just. I think I think I heard that from L Dub. L Dub, I seen L Dub say that, and he was saying that Javier wasn't on weight. Padley was on weight, bro. Because you got to be a certain weight, bro. By the time to fight, you know what I'm saying, like a week of the fight, you got to be within 10. Like they say, I think it's like a month out before the fight. You got to be within 10 pounds of the weight or something like that. So it's a lot that go into that shit. Shakur sell more tickets than both T.O. and Devin. That's a fact. That's just a fact, bro. You can't even argue that shit. You can't even argue that shit. You know what I'm saying? You can't even argue it, bro. So that's where I'm at with that, though. That's where I seen Keyshawn had a damn interview today with all the smoke. Oh shit. So this right here is Keyshawn Davis sit down with I think they called the dude Versace, ain't it? With the Versace. This is Versace sit down. Keyshawn Davis and Versace. This just dropped an hour ago. So we're gonna watch this, man.
Welcome back to the Mr. Versace podcast. I'm your host, Mr. Versace himself, Rick Reno, and joining me today, Olympic silver medalist, former WBO world champion, and he's coming in with a new team, a new outlook, a new trainer, a new weight division, and it's a new year. The businessman himself, Keyshawn Davis, and he returns to the ring January 31st against Jermaine Ortiz, the Ring 6, Madison Square Garden in New York City, live and exclusively on DAZN. Keyshawn, I was going to ask you, you're from Norfolk, where legends came from, like Pernell Whitaker. Both of your brothers got into boxing. But what specifically made you gravitate to boxing?
Honestly, me and my brothers was 9, 11, 7 years old. And what really made us fall in love with boxing is really just the traveling to different tournaments, seeing a whole bunch of kids our age, loving the sport as much as we loved it, and just really getting out of town and coming back with those trophies, coming back with those belts. You know, the traveling we fell in love with, and then of course the winning as well. So,
was there a moment where it came into your head, this is what I want to do, this is going to be my career path?
Yes, and that moment was in the 9th grade. I was a hell of a football player, but in 9th grade, I was still like 95 pounds. With equipment on, I was like 110. So I remember I was in my math class, my algebra class, and I texted my mother, like, Ma, I'm just going to, in the middle of class, I'm like, Ma, I'm just going to box. I'm not going to play football. Like, I know I can fight, and I know I can be great in boxing. So since 9th grade, I just was putting my all into it.
Now, during the pandemic, you went pro, you went 3-0, but then you decided to circle back because of a rule change to go into the Olympics. Talk about the mindset to go from pro back to the unpaid ranks and some of the issues you may have had to go through with USA Boxing.
It was a blessing, honestly. During COVID, I got put off the team for some COVID, like new COVID policies that I wasn't following, whatever. And they put me off the team, and I didn't really care. I was ready to go pro anyways. I had a real big name in the amateurs. People been following me since the amateurs, so I went pro, and I got an opportunity to work with Eddie Hearns. He put me on the Canelo card versus Yildirim, That was in Miami in a big stadium. And then my second professional fight, I went to Dubai for under the Jamel Hand versus Carl Frampton. And then my third fight, I fought in the Dallas Stadium when it was Canelo versus Billy Joe Sanders. So my first 3 professional fights was amazing, and it was amazing experiences. And then I got that call within my fight week in Dallas of the Canelo fight saying that I got a chance to get back on the team and go to the Olympics. So that came out of nowhere, and that was also a blessing. So I went to the Olympics, received a silver medal. And then, after the Olympics, I signed with Top Rank, and I had I would say after the Olympics, I had another debut at the Madison Square Garden, and my career really kicked off there.
Now, in the Olympic finals, you met with Andy Cruz, and in the AIBA World Championships, you met with Andy Cruz, and I think also in the Pan Am Games, you also with Andy Cruz. It seemed like you two were the best in the world in whatever weight class that the two of you fell in. Is that, now that you're in different divisions, is that even still on your radar as some payback? Because you've always said, if we meet in the pro ranks, it's going to be a different story.
Oh, yeah, I feel like I know I want to fight him. I really do want to fight him. And whenever the time is right, we are going to fight. I don't know when we're going to fight. I don't know. I've been reaching out to really Eddie Hearns to see when we're going to make this fight happen. But nowadays, when me and Eddie Hearns talk, we talk like real big events. So I don't know where he's going to fall into that. But I would love to fight Andy Cruz for sure.
I mean, he returns next week, going for a world title against one of your top-ranked stablemates, Raymond Murataya. How do you see that playing out? Because your name has been in the mix with both of those guys.
Right. It's funny. The media wants to see me in the ring with everybody.
Yeah.
And I love it.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, word. I love it. You know what I'm saying? But I see it playing out, be an amazing fight. I think it's a 50-50 fight. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who wins that fight. I'm going to the fight. I'm just going to be a spectator there watching, and whoever wins, wins.
And in your career, you went pro, you got the medal, then you went pro technically again. Right. It was almost like a reboot.
Right.
And then fast forward to February of 25, you win your first world title, Dennis Baranchik in Madison Square Garden. What was that feeling like to get a title that early in your career? Some guys, they don't win a title till they're in their 25th fight, their 30th fight, and you clinched it, I believe, in your 11th.
Mm-hmm. I'm blessed. Just blessed, man. I'm blessed with God-given abilities. I'm blessed with just how I promote myself. I'm blessed with my family that been pushing me and, keeping me focused on track. I'm blessed with my brothers, Kelvin and Keyshawn, DB3, for us just fighting together and just helping me get to that level and keeping me focused while I'm in camp, sparring each other and stuff like that. So I just got to give all the praise and the glory to God, I'm blessed just to even fight in the Madison Square Garden for my first world title. It just shows the type of level that I'm on and where I'm going to take it to.
And now you're going back to the scene of the crime.
Right, on an even bigger platform. I'm blessed, man.
I know leading up to that fight, there was like a little bit of controversy. Somebody sent like a basket of fruit to your room, tried to get into your head. Initially, you thought maybe it was Baranchik's team. Then I know Teófimo took the social, kind of made it out like as if he had a hand in it. And I've talked to people who don't think he had a hand in it. They think he was trying to piggyback on what happened. Did you ever find out, or your own investigations, in your own head, of who may have been responsible?
Right. What I take from that whole situation is people just want to see me down. People just want to see me frustrated. People want to see me not being who I am, which is the amazing Keyshawn Davis. And I'm gonna just keep being what they don't want me to be. It's just unprofessional that people would do a racist act like that. And I just got to take it as like people just want to see me down. So I'm going to give them the complete opposite.
And then obviously months later in the same year, scheduled to make your first world title defense with De Los Santos. You missed weight. It was a hometown defense, a big moment. Everything gets called off. What went, I guess, through your head in the aftermath? Because that's a lot to deal with, because you lost your title without even throwing a punch.
Right. What happened in the aftermath? I just did a lot of self-reflection. I took accountability for everything. Said a lot of apologies, called people on the phone, met up with people, and after I took full accountability in my private life, I just started moving forward also in my private life. But first thing first, I gave it all back to God as well. And he told me to take accountability. So that's what I did. And, once I started moving forward, it was just no stopping me.
And when you look back at the end of the year, obviously now it's a new year, a new page, you've revamped everything. How was it to work out like the highs and lows of the year? Because you had a lot of highs, a lot of lows, and now you're starting completely fresh.
Right. It's again, I'm blessed, man. Like everything that I did, been through from then to now, God steered me in the right direction. It was a lot of private time that I had with myself. It was times where it was during that time I wasn't even on social media. I wasn't thinking about no social. I wasn't even thinking about nobody but myself. Because Keyshawn had to get himself better for God and for my son that I'm raising, So I just had to get myself back together. And then once I got myself back together, we here on this card, January 31st.
What did you learn about yourself, like when you went through that kind of adversity? Because some fighters don't mentally recover from something like that, and you seem to bounce back pretty quickly.
Right. Well, I'm a fighter that, already been through like mental health struggles, So like, again, I just had to look in myself again and just really like turn my faith over to God. I don't play about God, Jesus Christ itself. So I really just had to put my faith all into him that he will bring me out of this darkness. Since I went pro, I could say like I was doing a lot of things on my own, which is you never gonna get nowhere when you do things on your own. You know what I'm saying? So I really just had to take a step back from everything and just have that one-on-one with me and my God, so I can just be the better Keyshawn that I was promised y'all. And I'm back and better.
January 31st, Jermaine Ortiz, tough opponent. What do you know about Jermaine? I'm sure you've seen his fights. He's fought a few of your stablemates. And is there anything he brings to the table that concerns you?
He a fighter just like me. He been doing this for a very long time, just like me. I would say the only big difference that we have is I had my Olympic run. I've been on the Olympic team since 2018, and I went to the Olympics in 2021. I seen a lot of styles overseas. I fought the toughest guys overseas, and now that I'm pro, I didn't have no cakewalk to get to this world title. Like I was fighting guys that had over 30 fights, and I was like 6-0. Like I was fighting guys that they thought I would never stop, and I actually stopped these guys. Limos, for example, you know what I'm saying? So it was like I ain't have no cakewalk in the amateurs, and I ain't have no cakewalk when I turned pro. So when we talk about Jermaine Ortiz, he just another opponent to me. He just another guy with another style that I seen before. And once I stop him, the boxing world gonna be shocked again. But I'm just being me at the end of the day.
And I know for this return, you wanted all the smoke because there was talk initially of you and Richardson Hitchens. And I know the two of you had some heated words back at the press conference to announce this card. And I saw him and Shakur having some words on social where he said, why didn't you accept the money? I think he might have said $2 million to fight Keyshawn. What exactly happened there? Were you initially thinking that would be the fight, and then things just kind of went sideways?
Well, when I signed with Jay, what I was telling Jay is I want.
Y'all listen to this part very, very carefully. He about to talk about him signing, the reason why he signed with Jay Prince and what went along with signing with Jay Prince and the Richard Hitchison situation, man. So I think this is the most meaty part of the interview right here. So let's listen.
I'm going to be on this card, and no matter how we get up there, just get me up there. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I know my worth, so I'm not going to fight for nothing, basically. But that's what Jay did. Jay did his job of honoring my word because I wanted to be on this card. So Jay made sure I was on this card no matter who was right there, no matter who I had to fight. I said, Jay, just make sure I'm on this card. And Jay Prince did that.
And circling back to Jermaine Ortiz, in a recent interview that he had with Andre Ward and Roy Jones, he said something to the effect of, well, Keyshawn's not even the best fighter I've ever fought. He's like, I fought Loma, I fought Tio, so I'm pretty confident I'm winning this fight.
I love opponents like that, man. I had one opponent that said, man, I'm guaranteeing I'm gonna knock this kid out. And that actually turned out to be the toughest fight of my career. And it did nothing but get me better. You know what I'm saying? So I expect the same thing out of Jermaine. He gonna come, he gonna, be confident in himself as he should. You know what I'm saying? And after I knock him out, ain't gonna do nothing but get me better for the next stage.
Now, Shakur is one of your very close friends. He's headlining this card against Teófimo. He's going for his 4th divisional title and the ring title. And I know a lot has been made over the interview I did with Shakur and Teo, because Shakur said he would never fight you in the ring because the two of you were close friends. And you were actually in the room watching this play out with him and Teo debating over that. If you could, explain to me, the people watching, why it's such a close relationship with Shakur, how you two of you hooked up and became close friends, and the reason why it means so much to you, that friendship, that the two of you will not trade punches in the ring.
Well, I could give you a real life example. When I was just out of boxing for this time frame, I would say, Shakur was one of the people that got me back into boxing. Like when I was on my retirement rant and I didn't even know which direction of how I was gonna get back into the ring, Shakur helped me out just these few months ago. You understand what I'm saying? Like, he been a brother for me back then when I was an amateur, when I was down, and then when I was down again as pros, he was a brother for me then. You know what I'm saying? And now I'm fighting on his undercard. You know what I'm saying? So, and he didn't even really, like, I want to say he ain't helped me get on this card. He literally just helped me get back in the gym. Like, Keyshawn, this is what you need to be doing. Like, get back focused on just training and just working, like, and put everything aside. You know what I'm saying? So, that's just one example I can give y'all, but that's the most recent example. You know what I'm saying? So how can I go against or fight somebody like that?
I know everybody has a magic number. I think somebody asked Shakur, is there a magic number when you'd fight Keyshawn? And he said, you put $500 million on the table, me and Keyshawn are fighting.
I agree.
I know when you were younger, I think you were maybe 16 at the time, correct me if I'm wrong, you had a sparring session with Tank.
Mm-hmm.
Which I think you may have described in an interview that it almost turned into a street fight.
Yeah.
What was it like to be that young, sparring with a guy in the level of Tank? Because I know based on that sparring session and how it played out, it made you very confident, where you came out and said, I think if me and Tank get in the ring, I'm knocking him out.
Well, it wasn't from that sparring session. It was a sparring session that me and him had in Floyd's gym that actually got me confident, like, yo, I would knock you out. But shouts out to Tank, bro. I don't got nothing against Tank, for real. He's a great fighter. I just know what I can do against him because of my own abilities. And also I've been in the ring with him. You know what I'm saying? So it's not nothing like, I don't want to just seem like I'm out here just talking trash about Tank, you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes I do come off like that, like I'm just talking trash about him. But I'm just confident in myself, and he still is the top guy. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to me and him, I really think I would stop Tank. I would knock him out.
Now, you've kind of said, I think, or at least alluded to, that you're not in the long game for the super lightweight division, that you see yourself going to welterweight sooner than later. Is there like a timeline that you put on yourself of how many fights you're going to have at this weight? Is it, I'll win a title, then I'm heading up, or if the right fight comes along in the table, you're heading up?
Yeah, I would say that, like, boxing is so, like, finicky. Like, one thing can happen and the next thing can happen. It's like, oh, nah, that's not the best thing for me. It's this. You know what I'm saying? And things just can happen, like, within the time frames of, like, think about it like this. Let's just say Andy Cruz knocked bro out, like, knocked Raymond Mortai out. Like, okay, boom, now we can fight. Like, you just knocked Raymond Mortai out. Like, forget that 147. Like, let's see how we can make that fight happen. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like, whatever makes the most sense in that specific moment for the businessman, for the amazing, that's just what I'm gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Right now, it's a lot of buzz between me and Devin Haney. You know what I'm saying? And that's a mega fight for me. So it's like, why not go to 147? You know what I'm saying? And fight Devin Haney. You know what I'm saying? But also, you got Dalton Smith. That's a brand new champion. He's 18-0 with 15 knockouts. You know what I'm saying? UK. And right now I'm 13-0 with 9 knockouts. After this fight, I'm gonna be 14-0 with 10 knockouts. So just a fight like that itself, going to the UK, that sells too. You know what I'm saying? So I can't just be I just gotta weigh all my options, you know what I'm saying, after I knock Jermaine Ortiz out.
Were you surprised with the way the Dalton Smith fight played out? Because you've always said Matisse is a good fighter, but he's very hittable.
If you want me to be real, bro, I didn't even watch that fight. I just seen the highlights. And I'm like, okay, bet, Dalton Smith, you lit. You got a good little record. You know what I'm saying? We probably can do something here. You know what I'm saying? I just seen the highlights. He's a great champion. He's been around for some time. We all know him. It's not a mistake. He's 18-0, knocking guys like Sabro out. Like, we've been new Dalton Smith, you know what I'm saying? So hats off to Dalton Smith, but the businessman at 140 now.
If you could map out for yourself a perfect 2026, you'd get this win over Jermaine Ortiz. Is there a preference of how quickly you want to come back? And is there a preference of who you would want next? Would you want to jump right into a world title fight, whether it's Haney, whether it's Dalton Smith? What do you see for yourself as the businessman for a perfect 26?
The perfect 26, man, starting out with January 31st, me knocking Jermaine Ortiz out. I stand on it. I stand on it. Like, I'm trying to go in there and knock him out. I'm not playing with him. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot to fight for. January 31st. You know what I'm saying? Jermaine Ortiz, he's a hell of a fighter at the end of the day. And also, I've been out for some time, so I can't just overlook Jermaine Ortiz. Like, Jermaine Ortiz is a hell of a fighter, and I got to go in there and knock him out, period. I'm not trying to go in there and have good fights with him like the Lomachenkos and the Teófimos of the world, because I've been out here saying that I'm better than them. So it's time for me to show that, January 31st.
Now, obviously, Shakur's in the main event, good friends of yours. And Shakur's the favorite for most people to win. Provided everything goes, anything could happen in boxing. But win or lose, does Teófimo factor into you as a potential opponent based on animosity, things that have been said in the past?
Shoot, if it make money, it makes sense. I ain't shit. Anybody can get it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, people know me at this point. People know I talk a lot. I talk a lot of trash, but also people know I really do back it up at the end of the day. And that's what it's all about. Can you back it up? And the businessman always back it up. I'm 13-0. I done sold 10,000 tickets. I can sell, period. That's why, the Devin Haney's of the world is now calling me out. You know what I'm saying? Because I am a name in this sport, because of the charisma that I have, because of just what I do, just what I bring, the energy that I bring, and people going to see that January 31st when I step into that arena, when I step into that press conference and that weigh-ins. People going to be like, man, who is this kid? Who is this kid? Like, who is this guy? I really want to see him fight. He talks so much. I want to see him get knocked out. Or I want to see him this. I want to see him that. But at the end of the day, you want to see me. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like, January 31st is going to be my breakout. It's going to be my breakout. And I'm going to show y'all the amazing Keyshawn Davis.
And I know you've mentioned Haney's a possibility at 47, but another fight that was recently announced, Ryan Garcia and Mario Barrios. I know that could be another tempting possibility for you.
Yeah. Nah, man, honestly, like, the boxing world is starting to, like, transition over from the new school now to the old school. The old school now to the new school. You know what I'm saying? It's like I said, I just got to weigh my options, bro. Like, after I knock out Jermaine Ortiz, I'm going to weigh my options, and whatever makes the most sense, the businessman is going to jump right on that, for sure.
And that's a wrap for our latest episode of the Mr. Versace podcast. I want to thank Keyshawn Davis for joining me on our latest episode, and catch him in action January the 31st, Jermaine Ortiz, live and exclusive on DAZN, the Ring 6, Madison Square Garden in New York.
Yeah, that was good though. He said Ryan getting boxed. Ryan Garcia is a dumbass. So, hey, whole time, right? So Ryan Garcia was really out here doing that bullshit while he had a fight around the corner. Nigga out here on streams and shit doing all this crazy ass shit. Your fight less than 2 months away. He a dumbass. I can't stand Ryan Garcia. Now that's the only fighter I call a bum. Is Ryan Garcia. He's a fucking bum. Ryan Garcia is a bum. I don't like that dude, man. I don't like Ryan Garcia. He talk all that shit.
Local tax expert will do your taxes for $150 all in. They
My ties. Ryan dirty again. Hey, you seen that picture, 2 cents?
pay only $150.
You seen that picture of him, right? That motherfucker swole. That motherfucker swole, man. I seen that picture. I hope he ain't dirty again though. So let's see
Lopez
what
be a unit.
Bonnie. Let's see what Bernie the boxer had to say about Keyshawn, Shakur, and Tank. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what he got to say, man.
Shakur has also sparred Dalton Smith.
Mm-hmm.
And he holds the WBC title at 135. I mean, he can activate his mandatory to fight Dalton Smith next if he beats Teófimo Lopez, be a unified champion at 40. I mean, these are certain moves that he could make. What do you think?
The same way, definitely. If he beats Tio, of course he's gonna be the champion at 140. But it's always pieces to the puzzle. Why not snatch him up? If the Tank fight don't come to fruition, which it's looking like, sadly, that is not ever going to happen. So
really,
I mean, I don't know. I seen a couple of reels or something there where Tank is more. He's being on social media now. He's like posting stuff or whatever. But like I said, I mean, it's up to Tank. Everybody. We all know the power that Tank has. All Tank got to do is wave his magic wand. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, Shakur, I think, it'll be a great fight. Everybody wants to see. That's the fight everybody want to see. And it's not too classic. I don't think Shakur is like hounding them no more about it. Yeah, I seen that. I don't know what that means. I don't know what he's doing. Yeah, what is he doing? What is he doing?
I think someone said something about like Fortnite or something like that's a move or some shit on Fortnite.
Okay.
I thought it was the Allen Iverson crossover.
Yeah, I thought it looked like a basketball move too, but you know what I'm saying? Hey, whatever
it brought noise.
I'm glad it was something that really you can't really critique that bad. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad it was a manly something instead of something female-ish, but like I say, that's the fight. Shakur is the lightweight champion, and like I say, he probably got to go through Tank to get the Ring Magazine champion at 35. Who else is the champions at 35? It's Tank, him,
Morataya,
who about to fight. They about to fight, and
Andy Cruz.
And him and Cruz about to fight for the IBF. Shakur WBC, Tank WBO, and who was the WBO champion? Who's the WBO champion? Abdullah Mason. Okay. So, I mean, Abdullah Mason got to be top 3 in the lightweight division. He got to be top 3. He got to be at least Shakur 1 or 2. However you want to.
And Shakur said he's not going to fight him right away. He needs some growing to do.
Hey, listen, you better get him early. You know what I'm saying? Get him early before get him early. Get that title underneath your belt, just like how they say Floyd did with Canelo. Get that belt early if you could. That'll be get the Ring Magazine.
Is that a good move for Jay Prince though?
No, and that's exactly why it ain't gonna happen. And that's exactly why that happened, because the boss man ain't gonna let that happen. Abdullah Mason, 21 years old, a superstar in the making in boxing. We're not going to lose him to Shakur Stevenson. So, no, you keep those two guys away from each other. And like I said, now with Keyshawn talking about going to 47, I'm thinking Shakur going to stay at 40. Because it really ain't nobody at 35 unless he take on Andy Cruz. You know what I'm saying? Unless he go back down and fight Andy Cruz if Andy Cruz is successful. You feel me? So then he taking on Keyshawn work.
That's what I was about to say. Everybody taking each other's work. Keyshawn wants Devin, and then Shakur's gonna end up getting Andy Cruz. It just looks like it, It's a possibility, I guess. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
One saying that they'll do it without a weight clause, so now it make you feel like maybe Keyshawn could be that guy to get that fight.
Yeah.
And then Andy, he really need more of a profile. 7 fights. Yeah. Come on, man. 7 fights. I mean, 2-time gold.
Jordan, what you think is cap? Let me talk to me, Jordan. Jordan said, cap. What you think is cap, my G? Talk to me.
Gold medalist or something, and that probably means something to a guy like Shakur. Beating a gold medalist. I don't know.
Well, like the fighter that he's supposed to be, I think, is what matters, And when you a guy of that high level, you expect him to be a world champion, you expect him to be, that high level. You wouldn't out of the ballpark for be a gold medalist. So, like I say, it's who the guys is perceived, and that's what you're trying to do. Enhance your legacy is fight the guys that's supposed to be the guys. The more guys you beat like that, the better you look. So, Shakur Stevenson, like I say, if Andy Cruz comes.
Okay, I'm doing a couple things at once. So I'm watching some film, man, listening to the thing. Yeah, Shakur said he'll fight Mason. He'll fight Mason. But I think everybody in this chat know that they're not gonna fight. It's obvious reasons for that. You know what I'm saying? It's obvious reasons, bro, because Jay Prince ain't about to do that shit. Abdullah Mason is a star in the making. You want to keep building him up, and that's gonna come to an end if you put him in there with Shakur Stevenson, in my opinion. So, and Jay Prince understand that. That's why Keyshawn going to 47. Abdullah be at 40 soon though. So, and I'm trying to tell GQ fathead ass that Abdullah ain't going to no WBO, bro. I think I can see Abdullah going to the IBF. He gonna be sanctioned the IBF or something like that.
Comes through, it's to be a good fight. They all over there with Eddie Hearn somehow, you know what I mean? So I think that'll be a good fight. It'll be a good fight. I mean, yeah, let's just keep. I don't know. I think Shakur been pro almost 10 years now, right? Almost about 10 years, right?
Yeah, because he's about what, 28,
Yeah.
27?
I mean, it's almost like with Bud, you know what I'm saying? It's like they ready to get that superstar.
So Corby Holcomb.
Hey, ill status boxing. I agree with you, bro. I agree with you. Shakur should stay at 40. It's nothing else at 135. The only way you come back to 135 if Tank is willing to fight at 135, but we all know the situation that's going on with him. You know what I'm saying? So that's out the window. That shit been out the window. It's definitely out the window now. Unless Tank come back and come to 140 or some shit like that, which I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's nothing left at 135. Andy Cruz, that's cool. Or Remy Maritala going to 140 after this fight anyway. Abdullah Mason to be at 140 soon. Kid Austin ain't got shit, so he might be getting a title shot soon. But 135 is weak, bro. That shit thin. 140 is getting fat. 140 is where it's at. All them niggas at 135 now will soon be at 140. And Shakur, and it don't make sense for Shakur, right? For Shakur to move up to 140, beat the number one guy, get the ring / lineal title, and become champion. For you just to drop it and go back down, you become the man at 140, bro. You are the lineal champion. So if niggas want that top spot, by definition, by title, by the belts, you are that guy. They had to come through you to be considered the guy in that division. And why would you give up that spot just to go back down to a division that ain't really on shit? You know what I'm saying? That don't make sense to me. I just think like for a career, you know what I'm saying? For career wise, I just think the best option is to stay at 140.
Our profile to have those high profile fights. You know what I mean? It's right there. But I think Shakur got so much, more time to go. You know what I mean? But when he go, I want him to launch. This is part of it with Tio. Depending on how good he look against Tio, how good the fight is. But the Tank fight is looming. It just ain't no other way around that. That's the fight people want to see. Is him versus Tank. That's the fight.
And Bernie, they're saying in the comments that that video that Tank put up, it's showing that, letting people know that his knee is better.
Oh, okay. Could be you can interpret everything. Everybody look at something and see it a certain way.
I didn't even see it that way, but yeah. Hey.
I'm just, it's 1,000 ways. Everybody can look at the same thing and see something different in it, And so, like I say, man, listen.
I was tracking a buck. Added my scope.
I am a fan of Tank Davis. It's the craziest thing that everybody that talks about Tank is just like, this guy is magnificent, But why is he not using it? That's his whole knock. It's not about all the other stuff, just to say. This guy is magnificent in the ring, and people just want to see this guy, man. People just want to see this guy fight. This guy brings excitement. This guy brings a lot of entertainment to the ring. Not only the knockout, because Tank is good. You know, he got a lot of pizzazz in the ring. He fights. I like to watch him fight. I might have said I didn't like to watch him fight, but I'm saying it like this guy, he got good head movement. I'm watching him against Pedraza. And do you see how they had that reel up about how Floyd was wanting to get him beat because he was supposed to be dating the daughter or making this and, all this type of stuff, which is shameful. All this stuff coming out about Floyd Mayweather, man, I don't know what's up with that guy. I mean, the things
It shows that Tank was tested young.
Yeah, no, we knew that. We knew, but the way he did it, it's like, it's either him or not.
Yeah, that hook was crazy.
He had 17 fights. Pedraza was like the champion of the division. You know what I mean? And like I said, from when I had watched Pedraza, he beat Klimov. I think he beat the daylights out of Klimov. And Bud had fought Klimov, and Bud fought him like a nice little decision, boxed him, shut him out. But this guy like destroyed him. You know what I'm saying? So they was like, if Bud went the distance with him and boxed him, but he just beat him the daylights out of him, you know what I mean? So it was real high on Pedraza. And I was thinking like, damn, he did beat the hell out of him. And this Tank, I never had seen him for real, only had heard about him. And so now I'm like, I don't know if he's ready for this guy, But again, he showed it, but the way they put him in, the circumstances, you know what I'm saying? The circumstance that he put him in, like either you fight this guy or you going to be on the shelf. And you know what I'm saying? It was more like that, not like, man, you ready, you a superstar in the making, you know what I mean? You can beat this guy. It wasn't seen at least from Tank's side of the story. It wasn't like that. But anyway, he came through. He was doing Tank was doing some shit in there. Oh, man, he looked so good in that fight, man, the way he knocked that boy out. So, I mean, from that on, it's like, when you set the bar so high from that, it's like, how can you go down? You know what I mean? And they did move him well. He did do some great things, but it's like, okay, now we seen you with some really good, solid guys. But now, you know what I'm saying, you got a guy like Shakur Stevenson. You got to have Lomachenko right there. Now we want to put you with those guys, and it just hasn't materialized yet. And I think the boxing public is just kind of disappointed about that fact.
Mm-hmm.
So there we have it, man. That was pretty good. I agree with Bernie on a lot of stuff. Tank Davis is a super talented fighter, super talented. But I can't ignore the fact that he don't want to fight nobody. He doesn't want to fight Shakur. He don't want to fight anybody that's worth it damn. He just comfortable with the PBC way, and that's putting guys in front of him that come forward, and that's good for his style. And you know what I'm saying, got a got a Hispanic heritage or something like that, come forward type of thing. Them the only guys that he want to fight and be in the ring with. And hey, it is what it. Excuse me, it is what it is. I'm not mad at Tank Davis because Tank Davis done told us time and time again what his goal was, what he's about in the sport of boxing. But his fan base is just so in denial about it. Like the man tell y'all what it is, and his fan base is being in denial about the shit, and then they make up lies for him and stuff like that. That's why Tank Davis gets some of the hate that he do, because his fan base just won't listen to him, and they create lies and try to make things seem like something that it's not. You know what I'm saying? So, but great talent, hell of a boxer, bro. We just want to see you put those skills and that talent, get somebody that's worth the damn. That's on your same type of skill level. You know what I'm saying? So that's all we want, man. But other than that, man, appreciate everybody that pulled up on me. Appreciate everybody that was in the chat. Jordan Smith, 2 cents. Ill Status Boxing, salute to you. Pull up on me again. Who else is in here? Sunchild. Uh, who else? Everybody, Just Do. Everybody that was in here, man. I appreciate y'all for pulling up on me. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Double tap the screen when you get out of here. And I'll be live again Monday and Tuesday. We'll be live again, man, talking this boxing. And then I'm officially do my pound for pound shit though. I'm gonna officially do my pound for pound shit next Friday, man. So make sure y'all come with y'all pound for pound list too. Make sure y'all come with y'all pound for pound list, bro. You know what I'm saying? I told Jordan to come with his. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna talk these boxes, man. Appreciate that ill status boxing. 2 cents, appreciate you. Said appreciate a lot. Thanks for showing the vids. Yeah, no problem, bro. That's what it's about, man. You know what I'm saying? So I'll be live again Monday and Tuesday. I appreciate every single one of y'all, man. 99 Degree, what's good? Marcus Warren, salute to you, man. 99 Degree, you put up on me late, G. He said Tank hurting himself, not turning himself in. They're gonna label him flight risk and deny his bond. Hey, man. I think that and one thing before we get up out of here, 99. Salute to you, bro. You've been supporting the content. You always, you know what I'm saying, comment on the videos. One thing about this 99, it's just getting more and more clear to me, bro, that he got a bunch of yes men around him, bro. He got people around him, bro, that just they don't try to correct them on nothing. It's like they scared to say something to him. Like y'all see this dude going down in the spiral, bro. He's crashing out. He's fucking up his own life and don't nobody say shit. Now I understand he a grown ass man, bro, but it's like if you got love for somebody, bro, you really care about somebody, bro, you ain't gonna let them continuously keep doing dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? I agree. He do need to turn himself in, bro. Yeah, bro. Like they got the martial law after you, bro. That mean like, you know what I'm saying? They going across state lines to get your ass, bro. Like you was like, you know what I'm saying? It's like you out for murder or some shit, nigga. Like that shit crazy, bro. So yeah, it's unfortunate, man. He gotta. I blame Tank most and foremost because he's making their decisions, but the people around him, man, y'all enable that shit, bro. Y'all enable that shit. His fan base enable him to get away with fighting the fights that he fight because y'all buy the tickets and y'all make excuses for why he ain't fighting certain people and stuff like that. Y'all enable him with that shit, and the people around him enable him with you know what I'm saying, with doing the things that he do, bro. When it come to life choices, man, that shit crazy, bro. So with that being said, man, I appreciate y'all, man. I'll be live again Monday and Tuesday next week, and then also that whole entire weekend as well, if the good Lord is willing. You know what I'm saying? So I'll see y'all then, man. Appreciate y'all, man. This is Blunt.
Concentration. He sees everything coming inside that ring. It's difficult to land on this guy, Shakur Stevenson.